How to make chicken and dumplings. Chicken breast, fresh or frozen, bone in or boneless, but I feel bone in has more flavor. Add black pepper until the ancestors tell you to stop. About 1/3 stick of butter. Put the lid on and set your stove between 3 and 4 until it comes to a nice bubble. After about 45 minutes or so, carefully remove the chicken, place it in a container, and set to the side. Now let's make some dumplings. In a bowl, you're going to put 2 cups of all-purpose flour and set a 1/3 cup to the side. About 1/3 stick of butter that's melted and 1 cup of milk. You can add 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. It kind of makes it fluffier, but it's not going to be flat without it. Mix, mix, mix. Here you'll see the dough starting to form, but it's sticky, so keep slowly adding flour until it's not sticking to your fingers so much. Mix, mix, add a little flour, mix, mix. Here you'll see me tear off just a piece of it, adding a little flour again to make it less sticky. Then you're going to pull off pieces, pinch them flat, and carefully place them in the water from which you pulled your chicken. Now you can roll it flat with a rolling pin, cut into perfect little squares. Nothing's wrong with that. I just don't have it in me to do that. Keep adding pieces until you've added all the dough. Okay, we've added all the dough. Now let's get that chicken shredded. First, remove the skin. You'll see that I've laid parchment paper down just to make cleanup easier. Make sure you remove all the bones, as you don't want to crunch down on one while you're chowing down. Now you can shred your chicken by hand. I tried those bear claw things and it didn't really save me much time. I bought one of these chicken shredders from Amazon and they work really well, but the fact that I don't have it on the counter makes the suction cups not stick. But look how nice and shredded that chicken is. But again, if you do it by hand, you get bigger chunks. I kind of like the mix of both finely shredded and the big chunks. And shredding it by hand also helps you find any smaller bones that you may have missed. Now I like to add dehydrated kale. You can add fresh as well. This adds a touch of flavor, plus important vitamins. Some people add carrots or peas. I think that would give it great flavor as well as color. What do you like in your chicken and dumplings? Now I know this looks swampy, but it won't by the end. Go ahead and put your lid on and set your stove between 2 and 3, depending on your stove. Check on your dumplings often. Make sure they're not sticking to the bottom of the pan. In that case, you'd have to turn your heat down a little bit. Low and slow is the way to go with chicken and dumplings. Now these are going to take between 1 to 2 hours to cook, so check every now and then, stir it through. The kale kind of sits on top, just stir it through. Every now and then, get a fork and take a dumpling out, taste it. If it tastes doughy, let it cook a little longer. When it's ready, place into a bowl and enjoy. A slotted spoon would help drain some of the liquid, as I prefer more substance in my bowl than the liquid. Now these are going to be good for a couple of days if refrigerated. And of course, next day dumplings are perfect. They thicken up just enough. Now, of course, more chicken, more dough equals more servings for more people. This makes about 4 to 5 servings. If you like this sort of thing, please check out my other videos. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bon appetit!